Hi guys. Welcome to MCL True Story. Before we dive into today's story, I want you guys to click the like button, share and comment on this video. It helps us in making more True Stories videos for you guys. Here we go. Our story today is, Life's a Struggle. I was engaged to a woman I loved, and she just couldn't stop lying to me. I feel really alone right now and I just need to vent. I was engaged to a woman I loved, and she just couldn't stop lying to me. We had all kinds of things planned, a house being built, a fairy tale life ahead of us. But she continued being deceitful. I turned to a female friend because I was done. I called everything off and felt so lost but had a friend telling me everything I wanted to hear. I lost my future wife, my future family, my future house, everything I had worked years to get. Then I fall in love with said friend and we get engaged within a year and married within another 3 months. Everything she told me I deserved and I needed she was not living up to once we got married. It has been hell. I really know I can't be the only one to be married to someone who picks and picks and picks until you explode and then she acts like the victim? Now I'm being called a liar, a fake, and a baby and a bunch of other stuff. This was the woman that was supposed to rescue me. The woman who promised she would take care of me and never do these things to me. So what am I supposed to start all over again? I can't continue with this. Let's see what the community says in the comments. Upvoters for Truth says, don't take your lifeboat on a transatlantic voyage. Take the blame, apologize and GFTO. And do not marry your next rebound, damn it. Gatsama says, sorry you are going through it, man. Here's the simple truth, women are not here to and are not going to rescue you. By their nature they are here to use you. This can either be with firm boundaries that you set and control or you let them control the situation and it all goes to shit. The paradox here is that women don't respect men that don't establish firm boundaries and know their own worth. So the more you work to earn her love, prove your love or give, the more she will take and the less she respects you. You can try to turn things around, but once the precedent is set, best to terminate and start from a proper place next time. Do not remarry. Work out yourself. Consider Models by Mark Manson, No More Mr. Nice Guy Robert Glover and the Rational Male Rollo Tomasi, for reference going forward. Token_or_Talkinupas says, get out now before the years accumulate or she gets pregnant. Start taking charge of your life and emotions, man. Everything you wrote is about them doing this and that to you. Take the lead. Draw the lines and for God's sake stop acting like a teenage girl who listens to any bullshit that is blown in her ear by a love interest. Women can't provide happiness for you. Mountain_caller_7620 says, very sorry you're going through this, twice. No one rescues you in life as a dude, not your mommy, not the state, and most certainly not a woman. Rescue yourself, rest till you're functional, alone, get a cat maybe or a dog or an inflatable if need be, then work on your situation. Alone, cause no one comes to rescue you. It's like Alien or that crappy bear movie. Sending hugs and love. Gatsama says. Off topic, which bear movie? Mountain_caller_7620 says. The Revenant, aka For Me Bear movie. Either you get the bear or the bear gets you. IntelligentCon 4480. Op says. I appreciate that. I have 2 dogs. She has 3 kids which became a part of me, which also makes it hard. But you're right, no one should ever rescue me. I'm sure if I had a dad in my life to show me that I would have learned. Now winging it. Thanks for the advice. Philo says. Sorry you're going through this, I completely understand the pick until you just say fuck this and then the goalposts move because you said fuck. Get out. Now. It sounds like you've been married under a year, so try to get an annulment and get into therapy. Good luck, man. Chompy Snack says. My STBXW is a master at manipulating herself into the victim role. It's just the worst and I've put up with it for 20 years. Her affair has freed me now. Guess who is the bad guy and who is the victim again? Get out, my dude, save yourself. All these comments are great, especially the book recommendations. Tomasi opened my eyes. Unfortunately I'm in my mid-50s, so it's pretty late for me. Rescue yourself before you waste your priceless life. Stan00 says. Dude, having the mentality of needing someone to rescue you is a misnomer. Learn to love yourself and be self-sufficient. Chalk all these relationship problems as a learning experience. IntelligentCon 4480. Op says. You're right. I was alone my whole upbringing, so I've latched onto anything. I acknowledge that, and know it's time for me to move on and just be independent. Stan00 says. Learn to be single, dude. I've been single 7 years and can tell you the mental clarity I have is real. And I have no relationship stress at all. For sure to prolong a man's life not dealing with women's BS. Every time I'm in a relationship I looks for red flags and them gone before issues become big problems. A lot of people cannot be alone, but solitude is one thing you have to learn. In fact, I prefer it. Intelligent Can 4480. Op says. Thanks man, I appreciate the insight. Burn down the Mission 68 says. You need to do the hard work regarding your family of origin issues. Your wife isn't your mother. No woman wants to take care of a grown man. Level 2. Intelligent Can 4480. Op says. I definitely have a lot of childhood trauma and my father wasn't in my life. And I was cheated on in my first engagement and rebounded big time. She was just feeding me bullshit to get me hooked, then once she had me she changed. I understand I moved too fast and I need to be alone and on my own. But the trauma is a lot to work through. I've been dealing with this for 4 years. And I appreciate the advice. I've been in and out of counseling for years. Doesn't make a difference once she instigates me to a point of breaking. Just two broken people thought they could make it work and clearly can't. As Wildcat74 says. You are responsible for your own feelings and reactions. She can't make you do shit. She continues to push your buttons because it works. As Wildcat74's days. You are responsible for your own feelings and reactions. She can't make you do shit. She continues to push your buttons because it works. Throwaway 128471864 says. Not every hand that pats your back is there for comfort. Some are just looking for a weak spot. Joretta 2018 says. Sorry. You have seen the light. Prepare for your exit and talk to a lawyer on your options. Hopefully you don't have a kid with her. Procedure Altruistic 3 says. I had a 15-year relationship including a 12-year marriage with 3 kids with a woman who said I deserve better. It slowly changed into she deserves better. She played games for a lot of years and then up and disappeared. And here I am thinking if the first one was the one that I actually deserved. Way too late now for second guessing, but the struggle is real. Intelligent Can 4480. Op says. Yeah, second guessing is rough. Mine plays games all the time. Do you have a relationship with her now at all, and with the kids? Procedure Altruistic 3 says. With the kids, yes, I get them 3 days a week. She ran off and got a bunch of new tattoos and had a young boyfriend the minute she moved out, so she pretends I don't exist and that our relationship was suffocating her and she's finally her true self. In reality she adopts the personality of whomever she currently is into or idolized, so that's all a lie. When she wanted to be a Pinterest supermom, that's what she became. Then she wanted to be a rock star, so that was her lifestyle. Now she's into things I used to like but she hated, all because her new boy toy likes them. She's a total fraud. But it's hard because I still miss her. The her she was while trying to get me, of course, but I miss that version. Gatsama says. Actually, while some women are total frauds, most are actually genuinely this malleable. Think of it this way, women spend a lot of time talking about their preferences, wants, rules, etc., but the right guy comes along and all that goes out the window. They will drive hours each way just to have sex and not spend the night, cook, clean, simp, cancel plans, etc., but only for certain guys. Some of them are faking, but many really do just change their personality to fit into the guy's frame. I know super woke girls that are now Trump supporters because of the men they got with. They are not faking it, they just submit that much to the guy. But, if that guy fails from the throne, they quickly jump ship and morph into whatever the next guy is about. Procedure Altruistic 3 says. Oh, I totally agree, and I believe in my case she really is changing personality completely. My use of fraud is implying that the person I met was not her baseline personality, but now you got me thinking there is no baseline personality and it's just a constant trip between who she feels like being this year. I literally just had a text conversation about my children's schooling with her where she said something that would have disgusted her 3 years ago and now she stands by it 100%. I just want to tell her that if she had met this person she is and heard what she just said, she would have slapped herself in the face. And I genuinely think she believes this is who she is now, even though this is never who she was. Intelligent Can 4480. Op says. I feel ya, man. I feel like I'll be the same way, and this sounds so much like her. Better things to come. Amen. Nothing is ever enough says. 3 months. That's a marriage fairly easy to dissolve. Get divorced and then stay single for a year. Your story isn't healthy for you. Intelligent Can 4480. Op says. Now we've been married 4 years. We just were only engaged 3 months. And yes, not healthy at all, I'm working on getting out now. Player no more says. Repeat after me. She or no one is more important than me. I am the main character in my life. Anyone who compliments the way I want to live my life is welcome into it. You're the star, director, writer, and producer in your life. Never let anyone who is meant to compliment your life think they are the most important character in the production. Good luck. Jonger 1150 says. Female friend. Men and women aren't friends, we're potential F. As Wildcat 74 says. I don't want to pile on you when you're already feeling down, but when this happens once you can blame the other person. When it happens to you twice in a row, you need to look at you and the role you're playing in all of it. What about yourself made you want to dive into all of this in this fashion? Find out the root cause of your issues, or you're going to keep making the same mistake over and over again. Intelligent Can 4480. Op says. Yeah man, I've grown a lot the last 2 years self-reflecting. I know I fucked up. I should have never stayed with someone who was cheating on me and believed she could change. And then I jumped into this because I felt like I was losing time. I feel I've grown and would never choose either of these women at this point. I just been trying to make it work because I didn't believe in divorce. Ref V says. If someone called you a baby, you probably are. Don't take this wrongly, friend, nobody is supposed to make you happy. You control your own happiness and it's your own responsibility to make you happy. Problems start when you gave that responsibility to other people, especially those that doesn't deserve to take that responsibility in the first place. Life is always a struggle in any way you're putting yourselves in, and it's about putting yourself in one struggle to the next until the day you die. The only good side is there is some day or phases that it's fun, enjoyable and worth all the struggle that we've passed along in our lives. D-Day_throwaway3 says. You don't understand female nature. And this is the result. If you don't want to repeat history, then read the book The Rational Male by Rollo Tomassi. It's the info you wish your 18 yourself knew before you started serious relationships. Procedure Altruistic 3 says. With the kids, yes, I get them 3 days a week. She ran off and got a bunch of new tattoos and had a young boyfriend the minute she moved out, so she pretends I don't exist and that our relationship was suffocating her and she's finally her true self. In reality, she adopts the personality of whomever she currently is into or idolized, so that's all a lie. When she wanted to be a Pinterest supermom, that's what she became. Then she wanted to be a rock star, so that was her lifestyle. Now she's into things I used to like but she hated, all because her new boy toy likes them. She's a total fraud. But it's hard because I still miss her. The her she was while trying to get me, of course, but I miss that version. Gatsama says. Actually, while some women are total frauds, most are actually genuinely this malleable. Think of it this way, women spend a lot of time talking about their preferences, wants, rules, etc., but the right guy comes along and all that goes out the window. They will drive hours each way just to have sex and not spend the night, cook, clean, simp, cancel plans, etc., but only for certain guys. Some of them are faking, but many really do just change their personality to fit into the guy's frame. I know super woke girls that are now Trump supporters because of the men they got with. They are not faking it, they just submit that much to the guy. But, if that guy fails from the throne, they quickly jump ship and morph into whatever the next guy is about. Procedure Altruistic 3 says. Oh, I totally agree, and I believe in my case she really is changing personality completely. My use of fraud is implying that the person I met was not her baseline personality, but now you got me thinking there is no baseline personality and it's just a constant trip between who she feels like being this year. I literally just had a text conversation about my children's schooling with her where she said something that would have disgusted her 3 years ago and now she stands by it 100%. I just want to tell her that if she had met this person she is and heard what she just said, she would have slapped herself in the face. And I genuinely think she believes this is who she is now, even though this is never who she was. Intelligent Can 4480. Op says. I feel ya, man, I feel like I'll be the same way, and this sounds so much like her. Better things to come, folded hands. Nothing is ever enough says. 3 months. That's a marriage fairly easy to dissolve. Get divorced and then stay single for a year. Your story isn't healthy for you. Intelligent Can 4480. Op says. Now we've been married 4 years. We just were only engaged 3 months. And yes, not healthy at all, I'm working on getting out now. Player no more says. Repeat after me. She or no one is more important than me. I am the main character in my life. Anyone who compliments the way I want to live my life is welcome into it. You're the star, director, writer, and producer in your life. Never let anyone who is meant to compliment your life think they are the most important character in the production. Good luck. Case Seishu says. You're not starting over, you're moving forward. Take care of yourself. You'll be better off eventually. Jonger 1150 says. Female friend? Men and women aren't friends, we're potential fucks. Follow. I have to disagree there. My best friends growing up were brother and sister, and there was a time when I was romantically interested, but she wasn't in me and I accepted that. She's still my best friend to this day. Maybe I'm an outlier? As Wildcat74 says. I don't want to pile on you when you're already feeling down, but when this happens once you can blame the other person. When it happens to you twice in a row, you need to look at you and the role you're playing in all of it. What about yourself made you want to dive into all of this in this fashion? Find out the root cause of your issues, or you're going to keep making the same mistake over and over again. IntelligentCon 4480. Op says. Yeah man, I've grown a lot the last 2 years self-reflecting. I know I fucked up. I should have never stayed with someone who was cheating on me and believed she could change. And then I jumped into this because I felt like I was losing time. I feel I've grown and would never choose either of these women at this point. I just been trying to make it work because I didn't believe in divorce. Refv says. If someone called you a baby, you probably are. Don't take this wrongly, friend, nobody is supposed to make you happy. You control your own happiness and it's your own responsibility to make you happy. Problems start when you gave that responsibility to other people, especially those that doesn't deserve to take that responsibility in the first place. Life is always a struggle in any way you're putting yourselves in, and it's about putting yourself in one struggle to the next until the day you die. The only good side is there is some day or phases that it's fun, enjoyable and worth all the struggle that we've passed along in our lives. D-Day_throwaway3 says. You don't understand female nature. And this is the result. If you don't want to repeat history, then read the book The Rational Male by Rollo Tomassi. It's the info you wish your 18 yourself knew before you started serious relationships. IntelligentCon 4480. Op says. Okay, thanks. Thanks guys. Before you go, leave a comment, click the like button and subscribe if you have not. Come back tomorrow for more stories. Don't forget to click on notification button, not miss any time we upload a new video.